What up, friends? How are you doing? So, hi, by the way, I just woke from a nap, so that's why I look like this. But I was just thinking about something, okay? I was just thinking about how, you know how Facebook be hating on you and will bring you back to like an old post that you put and said, hey, remember this post? Let's go back and like remember like memories or whatever. And it'll show you like posts from like a year ago, right? So this when I started my journey, this whole spiritual thing is all new to me, okay? So when I started, and I was thinking about this off and on like all day, okay? And I remember when I first started this journey, I was like, I don't even know what was driving me, to be honest with you. I just knew which direction I had to go with no reason. Like I just knew like this is where I have to go. This is where I need to be. This is my next move. Like I don't even know what it was, to be honest with you. But I pray every day. I believe in God. I believe in God. I have to remind people that I believe in God because people think I don't. So I just don't remember what it was, but I just remember it was in me. Like I was just like, go do this, go do that, or whatever. And I don't even, some posts that I would put, like when I read them now, like I saw this flashback on my Facebook, and it was, no, it was on Instagram. And it was a post that I put up, and it was like a candle burning. I had a candle burning in my room, and there was a lot going on at the time, and I felt overwhelmed, but I was still remaining calm. Okay, this was the beginning of the shit show, mind you. I didn't know that though. I had no idea what was coming to me. Okay, so I remember it was a candle here in the corner, and I had said in my post something along the lines of, I started talking about, this is the first time I ever mentioned the universe in a post, okay? Because I was still very like, I didn't let it be known what I believed in. I was still kind of getting used to it, because of how it made me feel, like I just felt right. So in my post, it said something like, something about prayer and how as long as I do right by the universe will do right by me, right? Where that came from, I have no idea. I don't know because I had never spoken like that before. But and a lot of people were thinking like, dude, is she high? Because I just started talking about the universe. All of a sudden, just one day, like my beliefs, like there's never been a doubt in my life ever. Like I've always believed in God. Like that's always been. There was never a doubt that there's a God ever in my life. But the only thing now is now I was being more spiritual, which is more like, which which is spiritual and religious, which is God and the universe. Okay. I believe it's all one. Okay. I believe God created the universe. That's my beliefs. Okay. And if you do right by the universe and you're a good hearted, pure hearted person, good things will come to you because you're a good person. So when all this stuff was happening to me, like I didn't know, like I said, it was the beginning of the shit show. Okay. I didn't know it was the beginning. Like, I did not know where I was going or anything like that. I just was following my intuition the whole time. Okay. So, whenever I see like old posts like that, I'm like, who the fuck was I? Like, oh my gosh, like the things I was saying, like, no wonder people were like, she's officially like has lost it, because people don't normally talk like that. And I was never one to talk like that. I was more of a just real quiet, party girl. Okay. I was just like a, you know, never really spoke on my beliefs or anything like that. I just kind of went with the flow. Didn't want to ruffle any feathers. So this new person that I was becoming was like, who is she? All I know, okay, and this is how I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just took a leap of faith and just went. I just was following my heart the whole time, and where my heart was leading me. This is where my heart led me, okay. And I'm trying not to get emotional, and it just the way it felt, the way it made me feel inside is why I continued. Because no matter what people were saying about me, to me, or fucking with my head or whatever, it didn't matter because I believed that good was going to come out no matter what. I was going to grow as a person no matter what the outcome was. And that was all I was following, was peace and happiness, and that's all I followed. And when I see posts like that, and I'm like, I had no idea what was coming. I had no idea what was going to come. You know what I mean? And just, and like I said, standing in your truth and what you believe in, even though people are looking at you or saying that you're crazy and stuff like that, it's tough. But I just knew I felt complete as a person, and that was it. Nothing else mattered. My happiness is what mattered, and that's what made me happy. But whenever I see posts like that, I'm like, wow, like, and it was just from one day to the next. Like it was like a switch, like something just turned on in me spiritually. Like it was like you went through all of this. You went through all of this your whole life, and this is leading you to this, basically. You know, all that was not for nothing, you know? And I'm telling you, like, I just felt so, I can't even explain it. It was just like a switch, like all of a sudden. And luckily, you know, I've been led down this path, okay? And it's just crazy how I just switched like one day. Like, it's very overwhelming when I think about it because I didn't have a plan, and that's just not like me. I just was it was just this urge inside of me just to continue this way, like, or go that way now, like it was just me just leading myself, the blind leading the blind. And it's just crazy whenever I see posts like that because I'm like, wow, that's sounds crazy, but like that's what has led me here, you know. Anyway, so I just want to let y'all know a crazy story. I'm gonna see if I can find the post, and then I'll see if I can do another video, a short, and you could see what I'm talking about. And you're gonna be like, girl. And it was a regular candle. It wasn't like a saint candle or anything like that. It was a Bath and Body Works candle. But the way I took the picture made it look like if it was a vela. And so I guess people thought that I was doing like hexes or whatever. So I'm the person to blame. It's me. Like, I'm the reason why people think things of me, because sometimes I don't come out and say things. It's just left to be assumed. You know what I mean? So maybe me being secretive in some sort of way and not being like just, I mean, why would I have to say like, oh, that's a Bath and Body Works candle, calm down? Because I pretty much already know what people are going to think before I post it. And that's one of my things I have, okay? So I knew people were going to assume it was like a vela, but but it was just a Bath and Body Works candle that my sister gave me. So, but just the way the picture was with the wording, it all gave like voodoo vibes, you know what I mean? And I knew that going in, so maybe things like that, maybe because I knew people were gonna think and I still posted it. Those things are what kind of got me where I'm at now with some of the naysayers and some of the people looking at me sideways, is because I do leave things kind of to use your imagination, but because I don't want to tell you what to think. You're responsible for your own thoughts. Yeah, I knew people were going to think that of me, and I still posted it. I didn't think it was going to go to this extent, and this, so I learned a lesson too, to be more clear about things instead of just leaving things like kind of mysterious. You know what I mean? I just didn't think people would care, but they did. Oh, they did. Okay. Anyway, so I'll let y'all go. Good night. I gotta do my night routine now. Bye bye.